Live. Alright, I don't know why that happened. Okay. Yeah, the stream got an encoding error for some stupid reason. But we back now. We're back now. I gotta adjust some things now. Let me just see if everything's still okay. But yeah, we are back. At least that's good. Jesus. I had to change the encoder and all that nonsense. Ugh. Okay. I hope everything should be good. I changed the encoder. Let's see what YouTube's saying. Oh, it's probably looking at the wrong one. Select stream. Yeah, this one. There we go. Okay, it says the quality's fine. I don't know why that happened. Anyways, I'm gonna have to like do a little bit of renaming, and then I'm gonna get back into what I was doing. Gotta do a little bit of renaming now. Oh yeah, settings. Content. So basically we have to break this up into 2 streams. Wow. Of course there's an encoding error for some odd reason. That is interesting, to say the least. At least that stuff ran okay. From when it was working. From when it was working, it was okay. What do I even call this one? Man, I can figure out later. I'll just put part 1. In front of it right now. And then I gotta do this. Shoot. I have to go customize and change this one now too. Change it to this. Boom. Alright, now we're good. We okay again. Now, back to it. Alright, so we were in the middle of just listing games that we about to play in 2026. And okay, I'll just list some of the new games. Obviously, Mario Tennis Fever when that comes out. New Fire Emblem, we got that. Yo, Tomodachi Life. Yo, if GTA 6 comes out, we'll play that. I can't say for sure if that's actually even gonna come out, but if it does, we will play it on the channel. We definitely will. What else? Oh, yo, I got a good idea. The new Avatar game, the Avatar fighting game. The Avatar fighting game, we definitely playing that on this channel. For sure. I think in general, I'll at least play every fighting game that comes, like all the big releases for fighting games at least once this year. We have to. So, Avatar, we'll play Invincible Versus. Like, I have to play each the fighting games once. Like, I'm a fighting game player. I have to do it. I don't think Marvel Tokon's coming out this year, so like, there's probably gonna be a beta, so I guess I could also put Marvel Tokon, but Marvel Tokon beta. Like, at this rate, I don't think Marvel Tokon's coming out this year. Or maybe it might just come out late this year, so, okay, fine. I'll put Marvel Tokon with a question mark as well. So that, yo, so far, those some pretty good games. Those are some pretty heavy hitters. What other games we got? We got a lot of cool stuff going on this year. A lot of cool stuff. With Mario Tennis Fever. Yo, I'm hoping this next Nintendo Direct is heat. Like, I'm praying this next Nintendo Direct goes crazy. Cause like, bro, if it does, you already know we gonna be eating. Like, we need a new Smash, man. Come on, we need it. I need it in my bones. I need it in my blood. Yo, just to make y'all feel a bit old, let me show you when Super Smash Bros. Ultimate came out. That came out. I'm not even going to say it. I'm just going to show it. Okay. Yeah. Smash Ultimate. Look at this release date. December 7th, 2018. That is insane. Like, bro. Ain't no way. That means it's been almost 8 years since we've got this. Like, it's been 7 years. But in December, it'll be 8. 8 years. It's still no new Smash? Is this the longest gap between a Smash game? We might actually be living in the longest gap between a Smash game. Because, let's see. So, let me search. Like, first start from 64. Some Smash 64 came out. Fine, I'll just type in Smash 64. Because we're trying to search up the franchise, not the actual game. Smash 64. That came out in 99, and then Melee came out in 2001. So that was a quick turnout. Between Melee and Brawl, okay, that was a big gap. Okay, so it's the biggest gap since Brawl. I'm guessing. So wait, is it always 7 years? Wait a minute, because it's a 7-year gap. So if a game comes out this year, it'll be the same type of gap as Brawl. Between Melee and Brawl. Smash 4 came out. Okay, so that's like a 6-year gap. And then there's a 4-year gap between this and Ultimate. So technically, if we're judging by the time frame they usually be making these games, we are due for another Super Smash Bros. Game. Because the longest gap was Brawl, Melee to Brawl. Because, yeah, 2001 and 2008. That's a pretty big gap. But, yeah, the only problem is, you see, at that point in time, we actually were seeing that, a new Smash game was being worked on. You know, we got trailers of that already. Right now, where we're at, I don't think anybody even knows if we're even going to get one this year. Or anytime soon. There's like no signs. Because Kirby Air Riders just dropped. And with Kirby, like, come on now. And also, especially because Kirby Air Riders definitely use like the same type of rendering system and all that stuff from Ultimate. So it seems like they're still using that Ultimate stuff. So unless they're just gonna re-release Ultimate again, then they ain't even working on a new game. Like, are they working on a new game? I hope. Like, I'm starting to lose hope, man. Like, last year, I was so I was like, yes, new Smash is coming. Like, watch it. The new Smash game will 1000% be coming. But now I'm just like, is a new Smash coming? Like, is it? I'm starting to lose hope. But hey, the one bit of hope is that this is the same time gap as Melee to Brawl. So there still is hope. Melee to Brawl took a long time. Yeah, we definitely need that. Also, let me see. Are we due for a new Zelda game yet? When did Tears of the Kingdom come out? Yeah. Let me see. When did Tears of the Kingdom come out? 2023. And like, maybe for a new Zelda announcement. Definitely not a new game coming out yet, but hey, we might be due for like the announcement of the next Zelda game. So that could be pretty sick. Oh, wait, another game we really need in 2026. A new 3D Mario, please. Yes, Donkey Kong Bonanza is fire. It definitely filled that void a little bit. But I still need my 3D Mario, man. I still need it. Like, it's been so long since Odyssey. Odyssey was dropped in 2017, guys. 2017. We are in 2026. Like, come on, man. Because I don't even count Bowser's Fury, really. And even that, Bowser's Fury came out so long ago now. Like, let me see. Bowser's Fury. That came out so long ago. Yeah, 2021. We're in 2026. So I ain't even counting that. And even if I did count that, it's still a long ass gap. Like, we need a new 3D Mario. Come on, like, there's gonna be a new Mario movie. What would go really nice beside a new Mario movie is a new Mario game. Think of it. Think of it, Nintendo. Trust me, I'm giving y'all peak ideas right now. Give us a new Mario game to go with the new Mario movie. Instead of just dropping, oh, let's just re-release Galaxy. Like, come on, they gotta do more than that. It'll be nice promotion for their games. Because, like, oh, yeah, people are gonna watch the movies like, yo, I want to play a Mario game. And, oh, brand new Mario game's out. Brand new 3D Mario. Like, how would that be? I'm telling you, like, they ain't thinking. They ain't listening. They're not thinking about the real stuff they could be doing. Yeah, then, oh, we also do need a new Sonic game. At least an announcement. Like, come on now. It's been a while since Frontiers. I think it's been long enough. Like, when did Frontiers come out? Like, was it like 2021 or 2022? Yeah, 2022. It's been long enough. I feel like we could get a new game. Like, come on now. Come on. I don't want to have to be waiting the same gap that we waited between Forces and Frontiers for a new game. Like, come on, guys. Let's do it. Let's at least do it in time for this next Sonic movie. Oh yeah, isn't Sonic movie? Wait, the Sonic 4. When is that coming? 2027. So next year. Hold on, guys. That might be a good release date for. Hey, you know what? I want it this year though. We could wait, but I want it now. I want that game now. I could wait if I want to, but nah, man. We can't be waiting out here. Not like this. Not like this. But yeah, those are some fire games. Like, I'll just go on a tangent of games that should be coming out this year, but let me go back to that list. That list, so far, these are the things I can think of off the top of my head. Let me search up games that are coming out in 2026. Oh, wait. 2026 games. Let's see. Alright, you know what? This article from IGN, everybody's favorite review company. Alright. Let's see. What are some great games that we have to play? So far, nothing crazy. Oh, Code Vein 2? Oh my god, I remember when Code Vein came out. That was a while back. Also, damn, I am blown out because of the white light. I am blown out. I could even take off this for now. So I'm a little less blown out because of the white. Let's see how I look like when I take that off. Damn, I'm still this white? This is some bright white. Anyways. Oh, they have Dragon Quest VII reimagined. At some point, I gotta play that. I feel like that's gonna be really good. At some point. I have no idea if I could fit it in the channel, but that's like a... If I have some time, maybe I might do that in there. This game, My Hero Academia All's Justice, doesn't look bad. This actually looks like a solid, you know, 3D arena fighter for My Hero. I'm not mad at that. Neo 3. I have not played any of the other Neo games. I know people really like Neo. I know that for sure. People really like Neo. Maybe I might play that. Let's see. What else? Oh yeah, Resident Evil Requiem. Should we play that on the channel? You know what? I'll put it on there for now with maybe a question mark. Cause the thing is, I don't really play Resident Evil games. But we might have to do that. Hey, Leon is in the game, so I might have to do it. And it's gonna be on Switch too. I want to see how the game actually runs on Switch too. If it actually is gonna be playable. You know, sometimes they be porting these games, not thinking about the consequences of how it could be on this console. Okay, March, not really much is happening. Hey, if y'all like Dynasty Warriors, brother. Okay, Pragmata. Oh my god. I forgot that game is coming out. What the hell? Pragmata. You know, wait, hold on. Lego Batman? I might have to play that. Wait. We might have to play Lego Batman. That would be funny. That would be fun on stream. Hold on. And I do like the Arkham games. And that looks like basically a Lego Arkham game. So I'm down with that. Oh yeah, Saros is gonna be. Isn't that like basically Returnal 2? I might play that, depending on how gameplay looks. I might. Do I play Pragmata? Depends on what it looks like. Maybe. That's a strong maybe. Oh my god, GTA 6 on November 19th? That's not happening. Let's be real, guys. Let's be real. I don't think it's coming. Not in November 19th. But, you know, we can still hope. There's still a lot of time in the year. Even though Rockstar themselves said they're not sure that it's coming out this year. But, like, who knows? Like, it might be. Like, it might be time. Let's see. That's Forza Horizons. Isn't Forza Horizon 6 already out? Oh, let me see. Oh yeah, Marvel Tokon right there. I have no idea if Marvel Tokon's even gonna come out this year now. That's a bad thing. I don't even know if it's gonna come out. Oh yeah, Onimusha. There's a lot of these games that haven't been announced for release dates. Like, we're just scratching the surface on what could possibly be, like, you know, out. Oh yeah, Skate. There's gonna have the 1.0 version. Who knows? Maybe we might do a look. Like, if there's a significant update to that game, I might try it on here. I haven't touched that game in a while. Yeah, I don't. Oh, Super Meat Boy 3D. Yeah. I know that game looks pretty good. Maybe I might do Super Meat Boy 3D if it looks good enough. I think I could do like a small little stream on that. On Super Meat Boy. Yeah, these games for sure we definitely playing. Is there anything I'm missing? I think everything else so far is either we don't know if it's coming out, or it's like, you know, it's like a maybe. This will probably come back to this list throughout the year and just add games, and then if we've already played them, we take them away, or maybe we put like a star beside them if we've played them already. But the goal is to get to basically all these games. Obviously, the ones with the question marks, we might not even be able to get to these games because they might not even come out this year, but yeah. But it's looking pretty nice. Tomodachi Life, I feel like it's gonna be fire. Oh, Rhythm Heaven. Wait a minute. I might throw Rhythm Heaven in there. Just cause. Is this how you spell? How do you say, bro? It's rhythm. It's like rhythm. Yeah, rhythm. I think rhythm is like that, right? I think. I'm pretty sure that's how you spell. Let me check if I was right. Yeah. I'm right. Nice. You already know I got that spelling on lock. Oh yeah, I could turn this light back on if we're not going back over there. All right. Let's see. It kind of blows me out a little bit. Maybe I make it just like slightly darker. I can make my light slightly darker. Just a nice little bounce light, I feel like, is all I need. Let's see. How's it? How'd it look like on here? Okay. Looks fine. Alright. So yeah, that's the list of that stuff. Anyways, let's do what we were actually supposed to do in the stream. I've been delaying a lot, but let's do what we're actually supposed to do. Let me get a readme out here. We about to do this. Let's see. I'll do, I guess, Kart Racing. Tier. Head to head. Okay. Alright. I'll just put H2H. Okay. So real quick, before we start, I gotta decide what categories are we going to be, like, you know, marking this off of. Boom. All right, so I'm making this right here. Boom. All right, what are the categories? So obviously we're gonna have which has the best music. That's definitely gonna be in there. What else? I guess I'll do 3 because then I have to put like something underneath that. So now I'll rank those. I'll rank them on music. Then I rank them on I guess like game feel. So I guess like I'll just put mechanics. Mechanics. I'll do it off of I guess content. Which one has the most content? We'll do that. We have oh, tracks. We need to do off of tracks. Which one has the best tracks? Let me see what else. I guess like modes will go into content. Oh yeah, carts. I want to see like carts and I'll put carts / characters. Should I put them under both, or should I like have a separate category for those? Fine, like carts. I'll separate them for now, but if I feel like it's redundant, then I'll. Oh my god. All right. So yeah, music, like the driving mechanics itself. That's like game feel. Like how good does it feel to play? And like how deep it could get. Content, that's just like based like which has the best content. I guess. Let's see, because how many things we have? I just want to see if I could. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Do we see these 6 categories? Or I might do one last category. I feel like I'm missing a category. I'm missing a category here. I say we put. Let's see. Maybe ranking items. I think items might be a good. I'll put it under here too. Items. Which has the best items, because you already know that's an important part for a kart racing game. Alright, I think that's good. I think that's everything. Alright, I think the first thing we do, and obviously because I don't have to turn on the game, so it'll be the easiest thing to do, we find which has the best music. But the thing is, how are we gonna do that? But I think, you know what, to make it kind of fair, do we do... Oh no, I was gonna do only originals for Mario Kart World, because Mario Kart World has like a lot of tracks. I was thinking, oh, maybe we only do the originals for Mario Kart World. But also at the same time, bro, it's like that. Yo, oh geez, bro, I was making a Choso edit and my CapCut crashed. Oh, that's tragic, my boy. That's tragic, yo. But what's good? What's good? Yo, we about to rank kart racing games. Cause like, I've at this point played a decent bit of all 3, like Sonic Racing Crossworlds, Mario Kart World, and Kirby Air Riders. So we're gonna find out which one's best. I got these. I think these are like good categories that we got for this. So, yo, I think it's about to be fire. Let's see. Let me get that. I saved it before CapCut crashed, so thank the Lord. But I'm doing good. Yeah, no, that would have been tragic. Luckily, yeah, most editors these days, they save your stuff before. Like a lot of times, autosave saves your ass. But like, yo, even like 10 years ago, it was cooked. Like, you mess up an edit, you are done. Like, you edit something, and then all of a sudden a crash happens, you're cooked. Like, that's like days of work done. It is so tragic. Damn, I feel like, no, what's a fair way of ranking these soundtracks? Because I feel like no matter what I do, a little bit of bias will come in, but maybe what I'll do, I'm gonna just do it like We'll pick 5 random tracks from each soundtrack, and then we'll see which one's the best. I'm not even gonna do the whole soundtracks, because I feel like, obviously, I think my bias will come in a bit more. But I think all these soundtracks are good. Yo, my CapCut isn't working anymore. Oh, damn. Jesus. That is tragic. Bro, so these editing like, just in general, these softwares be cooking us sometimes. They really be cooking us, really. Like, it's terrible. God damn. All right, let me load up that Mario Kart World OST. I have to pick like random tracks. How am I gonna randomly do this? Okay. Jesus. Okay. Do we like, I guess, give points to Mario Kart World just because they have so much tracks? Like, hold on, let me show y'all how much tracks this game has. 352? Like, that's ridiculous. Like, Mario Kart 8 Deluxe only had 157. This 352 for way less stages. Like, that's kind of crazy. Like, what the hell? Okay, hold on. You know what? Well, I gotta do the title themes for both, for all 3 of them. First off, yeah, let me just. I'll do that for points. I'll do 5 tracks, but I think the title theme will make that worth like 2 points, because the title theme, you're gonna be hearing that all the time you open the game. So I'm gonna turn off my music and let's see this. Let's see this. So I think at this point, I have heard all 3 of them, but I haven't heard them back to back. So let me see what I'm feeling when I hear all them back to back, which one I'm liking the best. Okay, first Mario Kart World. Okay, let me make sure it's actually able to listen to. Okay, but yeah, I really do like this opening, like this opening theme. It's just, yo, the band be killing it, bro. That, I swear, put every instrument on the planet in this song. They got the harmonica, they got the piano in the back going crazy. Like, hold on, I gotta lock into this. Let me see. I have to really analyze this, bro. Overall, this is like, I think what's really good about this track too is that it references the normal Mario Kart theme in it, but it also feels completely different. Like, they did the similar thing with Mario Kart 8, where Mario Kart 8 had that thing of like, yeah, we're gonna put a little thing of the Super Mario Kart like soundtrack in there, but like we're only like gonna tease it, just a small drizzle, like a small drip. But in this game, like, they made it feel even more different. Like, I didn't even know they were gonna even reference the theme still, because this sounds nothing like the other soundtracks, like in terms of like what it sound like over here. But they somehow still were able to incorporate like the OG theme in here. Like listen, they hit the motif of this of Super Mario Kart. Like, I think that's so smart, doing that for the breakdown. Bro, they added how does an electric guitar fit in this? Like, they were going crazy. Like, goddamn. And like, it definitely gives you that feel of like, when you hear this song, you could only see this image. Like, you could only see like the open road like image. You know, you got. It reminds me of like a more rock like Cars song. It seems like something that you would like listen to from like the Cars movie, if y'all remember that, with all like the harmonicas and stuff like that. Obviously, a peak opening. So far, that sets the bar pretty high for title themes. Let me go to Sonic Racing Crossworlds. Oh yeah, I'm gonna have to do this quick because I'm gonna have to. We have a lot of categories to go through. Hold on. Sonic Racing Crossworlds. Let me see. The theme was it this song? Is this the song? Let me see. I think this is the song. Yeah. Wait, is it? No. This isn't the. Is this the theme? Oh, it is. Okay. I just didn't. I've never listened to the full song. That is interesting. Hold on. Okay. Let's have this running. I'll turn up slightly so the stream can hear this. Thing is, this song grew on me. I think at first I felt like it felt like too cheesy, but also at the same time I also really like the Sonic Heroes theme, so hey, I can deal with cheesy. Okay, go fast like whoa is crazy. Yo, Sonic is the king of butt rock, man, of cheesy lyrics, but hey, that's crazy. Well, the thing is, yo, Mario Kart World's kind of cheating because Mario Kart World's the only thing that doesn't have lyrics. Both Kirby Air Riders and Sonic Racing Crossworlds have lyrics in their themes, so like now I have to judge them on the lyrics and not just like the instruments. Yo, Mario Kart World kind of cheating, bro. They cheating. Okay, like I get solid. Let me try to go to like no? Okay. I feel like it's solid. It's just solid. It's like not bad, but it's not amazing. At least for a theme. I do know there's some heat though in this soundtrack though. Don't sleep on the Sonic Racing Crossworlds soundtrack. When we get to some of them songs, there is some heat in there. I think you gotta look a little harder, but there's some heat in that soundtrack. Anyways, alright, let's get the Kirby Air Riders theme. Let's see. I guess, do we do the English version? I guess so, yeah. Oh yeah, I forgot they also have their own like intro cinematic. I guess I might as well put that on, right? We might as well also watch it with that. Let's see. Can we hear it? Good. Horizon vast unending, swirling clouds above. Long and winding roads call out, beckoning you on. Now with everything you need, it's time to depart. Fire up your machine and feel the engine roar. Soaring high, like shooting stars in the sky. Yo, it's nice and chill though. I like the vibe. I like the vibe of this one. It's a nice chill vibe, but also it's like kind of has that bit of excitement. You know, you're about to play a kart racing. Like it fits Kirby perfectly. I feel like this theme fits perfectly. Honestly, I might like this theme maybe just as much or more than the ultimate like intro theme. Low-key. I like the band, I like the whole dun, dun, dun. Yo, that part is clean. It's clean. Like hitting the. I really like that little riff thing that they do in the middle. Bro, choosing my edit cut. Ain't no way it got obliterated. Oh no, poor went out for the boy, man. Oh no, man. It's cooked, man. Yeah. There's no way you lost that much. You lost the entire edit? Like, not, ain't no way. It can't be the entire edit. Like, goddamn. Like, that is actually cooked at that point. It's so cooked. We go back. Okay, so out of all those 3 themes, I lost half, but it kind of looks tough. Okay. You know, half is not that bad. Because I feel like, and you know, sometimes when you do something the second time, it gets better. Like, there's been times I've lost entire animations, or like at least most of it, and then the second time I do it, it looks better anyways. So who knows? Maybe this was a blessing in disguise. It might look even better now. The next time you go over it. Yeah, as long as like you didn't lose the entire thing, I think you could work with it. I think you could work with it. Okay, so out of those title themes, which one am I thinking? I feel like out of those title themes, I might go with Mario Kart World as the winner of that. Okay, so yeah, I think I might make Mario Kart World win that theme, because that theme, they just went crazy. Every single instrument was in that. I think second place Kirby Air Riders, and then last was Sonic there. So okay. Yuta messed up my edit because as soon as Yuta showed up, the edit crashed. Oh no, man! Oh no, man! Cooking the edits, bro. He's already dealing with all the fraud allegations. Now he's cooking edits too. That's crazy. Or Yuta might just be cooked. Like, god damn. Alright, so yeah, I'm gonna give that at least a theme to Mario. But now, in the short little after thing, I'm gonna, because I remember most songs, but I want to play some. I'll just play like whatever I feel like are the highlights of the soundtracks, and then see which one wins that, and then out of that, then I'll rank them on music. Okay, so Mario Kart World OST. We're going back to it. My goat Akari would never. Yeah, nah, Yuta is. Yeah, he's on fraud watch. Sadly, Yuta's my boy though. Like I'll still stick out with my boy, but I ain't gonna lie. At least from the new stuff from like Mudolo or something like that. Like I heard he's on fraud watch and that. But honestly, like, hey, but he's seen as like, isn't he seen as like good? Not like that. Like he like kind of cooked. But I think like they took all the credit for beating Sukuna, or at least took a lot of it, even though they didn't really do much. Yuta switch up might come this season. Oh, it might. It definitely. Yeah, that season it just started too, right? Okay, let me go to okay, some standouts. Oh, yo, I always like this. Yo, Crown City. As soon as a certain bounds animated, the switch up is gonna be insane. Yeah, sadly. Okay, yo, this song, yo, Crown City. This is some heat, bro. This is like, listen to this. Yo, Mario Kart World has some bangers in it, bro. People be sleeping. I sat for an hour resetting my website for those 2 episodes. That is crazy. I'm waiting to like at least third episode. I want to just like watch like 3 episodes of one go. So I know like if I just watch like just the 2, I'm gonna be like, god damn. Now what am I gonna do for the rest of my week? At least for coming back, I want to have like a little bit of stuff to watch, you know? Or maybe I might just watch it like anyways this week. We'll see. It depends on how long I'm willing to wait. I like giving myself a backlog. low key, in my opinion, this song as like a theme for a track is definitely up there for me. It's up there with some of the best Mario Kart soundtracks. I already watched like episode 1 and 2 in the cinema, so okay, like low-key rewatch. Okay, yeah. Oh yeah, because they had that in the movie release. Like like what did they cover? Did they do like so those 2 episodes and then they had like the ending of season 2? But I'm guessing that's how they structured it. But yeah, that soundtrack, well, like yo, absolute heat. We got absolute heat over there. We have great remixes too. Mario Kart World is full of great remixes. They have so many different genres too of how they remix these songs. I'm trying to see what's another good example. Let's see. I can't even go random. Do I remember Great Block Ruins? Let's see if I remember this track. I feel like they just have so many different genres. There's like, I think they did like a smooth jazz version of a underground theme, and then they also did like a gent heavy rock version of it as well. It's crazy. Oh wait, actually, if I do play any song from this game, it must be Rainbow Road. Hold on, I have to play Rainbow Road. This is debatably one of the best songs in the game. Hold on, why not this one? Come on. I think on stream it shouldn't be that part. I really hope part 2 of the calling games comes out at least in May to July. I hope. Knowing them, they're gonna drag it out, because like low-key after calling games they don't have too much left to do. Like once they finish the calling games, so they're definitely gonna try to drag this out. I low-key think they go drop part 2 like the end of the year. Like maybe it's gonna be like September when they drop part 2. Just to drag it out. This sound, like this track, when you see it in Rainbow Road, it's like magic. Like, bro. This track? Why did it try to come out? And it has sections for each lap. Each lap, it transfers each section. Yeah, once the calling games are done, we might get a Gojo versus Sukuna tease, and then the start of Shinjuku Showdown. Yeah, probably. That's probably what we get in. But yo, this song though? Yo, what they doing, bro? The synthesizer? Bro, it hit my soul. Nah, man. What were they doing on this track? Nah, man. Bro. Do I even have to listen to the other games? I think we know Mario Kart World is going to be first in the soundtrack. The question is, who's second? That's the real question. Because, like, this soundtrack is like, magical, bro. Probably Kirby, yeah. At least off of that. I do remember some nice tracks from Sonic Racing Crossworld though, so we'll really have to see. Hold on, let me get to that. Let's see what Sonic Racing Crossworld got. Mario Kart World's definitely first though. Like 352 tracks and all of them like basically slap. Like damn near every single track is good. Like I haven't heard a bad track from that game. It's crazy. Oh, hold on. Sonic has a lot of tracks too. Hold the phone. No offense to Sonic, but Nintendo's are demons with music. Yo, they are, bro. They go crazy. Like, Jesus. They they get the whole band and everything. Okay, obviously they have the open like that. The opening of this was solid. Okay, actually, let me hear the Metal Harbor remix. I need to hear this. I do like Metal Harbor from Sonic Adventure 2. Let's see. It's like a fun little EDM version of the song. But they also have some band stuff in there too. Like they have like a orchestral band and some EDM stuff. It's alright, it's alright. I much rather listen to the original though. Like, well, let me quickly play the original. That's the one thing. Like, when I listen to the remixes of Mario Kart World, I don't be like, yo, I'd much rather listen to the original. But like sometimes when I'm listening to these Racing Crossworlds remixes, I'm like, yeah, why don't I just play the original song? Alright, cool. Let me get that Metal Harbor music. Alright, listen to this. The original, it just goes too hard. Like, Jun Sonoe he was on timing back then. Like, this is Jun Sonoe at his peak. Like, every single guitar riff he did slapped. Like, in Adventure 2 and Adventure 1, like, Jun Sonoe was in his bag. Like, he was cooking every song. Now he's making songs like what he's making in Superstars, which, let's be real, nobody's trying to listen to that. Like, the Jun Sonoe tracks in Superstars are incredibly made. But back then he was making stuff like this? Like, it just works so well for the stage too and everything. Like, it's fire. But then you listen to this, you're like, I guess it accomplishes its job. I do like the fact that they have like big band stuff with like the trumpets and like, you know, and all that in there. It's alright though. It's alright. What else? What else? Oh, I do remember Apotos. That one was interesting. This song was interesting in this game. I ain't gonna lie. Hold on, let me put this on the screen. This is a very interesting song from this game. I feel like this is a better version of like an EDM like track list. Like this is kind of cool. Like I like the way they did this one. This one's a lot better. But I do remember there was like a really like weird section of this because like they go through many different genres. Like you see, like if they just kept it like this, I'd have been fine. But like hold on, right? Oh. What the? Bro, this reminded me I haven't touched a Sonic game in a hot minute. Bro, what? I think other than Racing Crossworlds, same. Like, I haven't touched Frontiers in like maybe a year. Oh yeah. Now, I don't know why this turned into a Tekken song for a second. Like, am I playing Tekken 8? Like, did we need this? Like, for what it is, it's not that bad. I haven't touched Frontiers in 2 years. Nah, that is valid. I feel like without mods, after you beat Frontiers, there's not really like much reason to go back. Unless you're playing mods. Okay, that was... like, that's okay. What else? Let me get to the Kirby soundtrack. Let me see. And then we'll see how we rank it. Obviously, I think we already decided number one is Mario Kart World. We're just deciding, you know, hey, is Kirby better than Sonic or what? The thing is, this is a Sakurai soundtrack, so I'm low-key expecting it to go crazy. For Air Riders, I forgot. It's Air Riders. Okay. Is it this full thing? Okay, let's see. What we got? What we got here? What we got? I was not expecting this. I sound like I'm in an RPG. Bro, am I playing a Final Fantasy game? What the hell? I've never heard this. Is this like in the story mode? Because I barely played the story mode for the game. Is this story mode stuff? Yo, this is interesting. I was not expecting it to go like... This is like a straight RPG song. I like it though. That's solid. What next? Galactic Nova. This one has a whole separate thing. Yo. Jesus. Yeah, why does this remind me of Brawl soundtrack a little bit? This reminds me of Smash Brawl. Damn. I don't know what I was expecting from a Kirby Air Riders soundtrack. This is different. It's like they're making everything so intense. All the songs we've heard is so intense. It's so different than the theme. The theme is like so chill. And then everything now is like, I'm like, what the hell? I'm like, yo, relax. Jesus. Oh my god. Okay. Oh wait, there's more? Oh yeah. Oh, okay, yeah. Is this a remix? I swear I've heard this song before. I feel like this is a remix. I do like this. Okay. Let's get one more. Let's get one more in there. I want to get like a different type of song. Do we have any like... This gotta be different. Hey. Everything is extremely orchestral. Hey. I like this remix though. This is a solid remix right here. Like, it keeps the core of the song, but like just kind of updates it for like modern instruments and like having like a proper live band. Yeah, nah. I'm sorry, Sonic, man. I'm sorry, Sonic. Yeah, I think Sonic goes last in music, man. Okay, I'm gonna rank them right here. Let me just type them out. So yeah, obviously, I think Mario Kart World wins for music. I mean, obviously, Mario Kart World wins for music. And then we got wait, not Sonic. Kirby. Kirby's gonna be second. My God, I'm just gonna put Kirby and then Sonic. Why don't I just do instead of typing the entire thing, I'll just put Mario, Kirby, and then Sonic. I don't even have to type out the entire thing. Okay, Mario wins this. What else? What else can I do before booting up the game? Content, items, boom. Honestly, I think we just boot up the game now. I think most things. Alright. So, oh yeah, let me keep Kirby Air Riders close with me so I have to like... Because I have Super Mario Kart... Like, I have Mario Kart World digitally, but I have the physical copy of Air Riders. We do have the physical copy. Oh yeah, also, if y'all didn't realize, we are not broke anymore. We aren't broke anymore. We have the Switch 2, finally. We do have it. It ain't fake, yo. We finally have it. I got on Boxing Day. But yo, we are not broke anymore. I was promised Chainsaw Man in Fortnite, yet it isn't there. Oh yeah, Chainsaw Man was gonna be in Fortnite? Yo, they put anybody in Fortnite. Who's we? I'm still rocking that Switch run. Yo, still? Hey, yo, you'll get it soon. Soon enough. I can't lie. After using the Switch 2, I don't think you could ever go back to the Switch 1. Like, it even just plays every single Switch 1 game. Like, at that point, I just look at my Switch 1, I'm like, what is it still doing here? Like, is there any use for it anymore? Because, like, the Switch 2 does everything better. It also is way bigger than I thought it was gonna be. Like, this thing is, like, big in your hands. It's, like, huge. Like, I was not expecting it to be this huge in your hands. Alright, anyways. Since I'm giving this Switch to my cousin. Yeah, no, that's crazy. They might as well. Okay, let me put in that Kirby Air Riders as well. Right now, on my Switch 2, I got Donkey Kong Bonanza in there, but I gotta switch it out. Because what we're doing. Okay, the only thing is that swapping back and forth between... Yo, low-key, I should have got Racing Crossworlds for Switch, but they don't have a proper Switch 2 version for it, so... At that point, I was like, I'm just gonna get the PS5 version. Because I'm not trying to play, like, trash Switch quality. Like, Racing Crossworlds on Switch sounds like it's gonna be, like, running so rough. Anyways, let's get this. Is everything up here? Okay, yeah, we're good, we're good. I can switch. Okay. Oh, wait. Let me actually put this over here before I switch. I definitely need to look at this as well. Alright, boom. We got it. Let's switch over. Alright. Bro. Let's switch over to this real quick. Yo, what's good? What's good, my boy Dylan? Yo, we ranking these games, bro. Because right now, what I'm trying to pull is like... So you see we got this. We got this right here. A list. So we're trying to see which is better. Mario Kart, Kirby, or Sonic. So far, we ranked the music. Obviously, the music has to go to Mario Kart. Like, I don't know what cracked those... Like, all the musicians were on, but it was crazy. They had that 80s crack the way they were making that music. It was insane. And yeah, Sonic gotta be last for that one. Surprisingly. Usually Sonic has some nice music, but... And I don't think the soundtrack is bad for Sonic Racing Crossworlds. It ain't the same. I just saw someone call Optimus Prime a fraud. I'm about to get mad. Yo, calling the GOAT a fraud is crazy. What, Sonic last for music? Bro. Surprisingly, Sonic is last for music. I'm gonna just play one track from each just to, like, show you a recap. But, bro. Okay, this was the Kirby track. Like, this remix of this track was pretty clean. You know, Sakurai music always goes crazy. The main reason I was putting Sonic Racing Crossworlds last was because their remixes, I feel like... Yeah, I forgot Kirby got it like that. Yeah, surprisingly, Kirby does got it like that. Well, it's Sakurai. This is like... this is a Sonic Racing Crossworlds remix, where, like... some parts are cool. I don't know why we had a dubstep break in it. But I like this little, like, chill EDM part. I think this so far is, like, is cool. I don't know why we got, wait, I'm gonna skip to the section, but, like, I don't know why we got this, right? Yeah, it's around here. Like, like, okay? I don't know if this fits... It fits Sonic, but okay. I guess go off. But then, like, Mario Kart World, I ain't gonna lie. Crossworlds is good, but it's a lot of songs we already know. And I feel like a lot of them are worse versions of, like, songs we already know. Like, at least in Mario Kart World and, like, Kirby, most of those songs that they put in there, like, if it's remixes, it's usually, like, as good or better. When, like, I feel like more of the ones from Crossworld are like slightly worse. Or sometimes they're better. Occasionally, I feel like I'm trying to remember. There's a really good track from Racing Crossworlds, but I forgot the name. I remember when playing it. There's a really good track from there. But then you hear stuff like even the title theme of this of Mario Kart World. Like, how can you compete with this? They have every instrument on the planet. Like, bro, they got the harmonica and everything. And like this track right here, it really just screams Mario Kart World. So like it just feels like open road type stuff. You got the harmonica and everything. You have references to like the OG Mario Kart theme. And so I'm like, yo, they just go. You have to give it to them. But now, yo, what we gonna be doing next? The way I'm gonna rank mechanics, because I think we need to. Because right now the categories we have. Oh yeah, let me bold the categories so it's easier to see. Oh my god, bro, let's do this direction. But yeah. So right here. Oh, I didn't even bold. No, I did not. I missed the button. There we go. But yeah, we got mechanics, items, content, tracks, carts, and characters. I feel like Sonic will do really good in characters. That's for sure. Cyberspace is cinema for Sonic, though. Mechanics with its one button gameplay, no offense to it, but it do be one button. Yeah, honestly, mechanics, low key, I think we could already put Kirby in last. Just because of how, like, come on, like, Mario Kart and Sonic are doing so much more with their gameplay. Although, like, Kirby is cool, but, like, oh yeah, let me take off my bold. Like, Kirby is cool. Don't get me wrong. But I think we already have to put Kirby in last for mechanics. I think mechanics is gonna be a tight battle between Mario and Sonic right there. Sonic got the DLC. I'd say it's top tier for characters. Yeah. I think real quick, I think I could also do characters right now. I could do that off the top of my head. So character wise, low key. Oh wait, no, but then Kirby as well. Okay, so I'm gonna just pull up the roster for the games. So then it just makes it quicker. So I don't have to like load up every game and then swap it out every time. Okay. Like racing. Yeah, wait. What was it? What am I typing? Roster, I guess. Sonic Racing Crossworlds roster. Oh god. I guess. Would that okay. Why do they also show all the okay, let's just ignore these. Ignore these guys. These are like, oh, if you like beat a certain version of the character, you get this like galaxy looking thing. Okay, I feel like they got a lot of mainstays in here. Obviously, they got full like Team Sonic. They got they got like basically all people you expect from like they got everybody from Heroes. They got Silver in there, Blaze in there. I don't know why you need the Sega need to keep reminding us these guys exist. Like, did anybody play Lost World? Like, why do we need Zavok in every game? They keep having to remind us this trash character exists. Now, Sonic, oh yeah, they had the Werehog. That's pretty fire. You know, they have to throw a bone to the Unleashed fans. Like, I feel like this starting roster is like, it's acceptable. I'm trying to think, who are they missing from out of Sonic characters from here? Yo, maybe low-key they could have put like some classic characters in there. Maybe like some like a Mighty and Ray. That could have went crazy. Who else? Low-key they got the big hitters in there. They even got like, you know, my boy Jet. Like, of course, a new Sonic racing game they have to have Jet in there. And then I think the one crazy part about Sonic is these DLC characters down here. Like, what the actual hell? This is not even showing all of them too. There's more than just this. Because they got Joker in there and all that stuff. Like, are they only going to show these characters? Or, let's see. Oh, yeah, they didn't even show. But, yeah, they also have Joker. But, yeah, they got it. Like, and Supersonic. Yeah, they also got Supersonic. You have to have Supersonic in these games. Like, come on. But these characters are crazy. Like, Hatsune Miku, Steve, SpongeBob. Now, one thing that might take it down a notch for this game is the fact that all these DLC has no voice acting. Well, except Hatsune Miku, for some reason. Miku is the only one that has voice acting. There's no voice for SpongeBob, sadly. I would have loved to hear Tom Kenny in this, but yeah, they couldn't get Tom Kenny for this. We don't need voice acting for Steve, so that's at least lucky. And then the rest of the characters don't really like do any like much noises. Like I know because they also have one of the guys from Yakuza and he doesn't say anything. Oh, one weird thing is that the Werehog doesn't say anything. Like, of all people, like why does not like they could have I guess they could have got Roger Craig Smith to give like his best Jason Griffith impression or something. Like we could have tried. Nah, give me Jack Black voicing Steve, yo. that would go crazy. That would go insane. But yeah, nah, like Sonic's roster I think is pretty damn good. I feel like it has a lot of the nice like mainstays. I'm trying to think of characters from. I feel like they're missing some people, but I can't think of it off the top of my head. I feel like they got the basics down though. They got like the people that people would care about. Other than like Mighty and Ray. Like there's no Mighty and Ray. But yeah, I guess yo, I would have said they could put Classic Sonic, but I know a lot of people are tired of seeing Classic Sonic. So hey, if they don't want to include him, I guess that's probably better. But yeah, Metal Sonic. I guess they could have maybe included some of the villains, like maybe like that. I forgot the guy's name from Forces. They could have included that guy, I guess. But I feel like everybody that we care about is here, so I'll give it that. That's pretty good. Anyways, Mario Kart. Let's see what Mario Kart got. Mario Kart World, all characters, boom. Now, one thing I could give this points for is that they have a bunch of costumes for most characters. I do like how they have the little animation though. None of the other games do this, but like yeah, they have this little animation for selecting the characters and all that stuff. And you get to see them. They do like they're all like they have like a little dance that they're doing. That attention detail is pretty nice. So Mario Kart has a bunch of like the only criticism I'll give to its roster is that it has a bunch of characters we don't care about. Like nobody asked for. That being said, I think it's still fun. Like I'll occasionally play as the cow from Moo Moo Farm, but like did anybody ask to play as the cow from Moo Moo Farm? Like I don't think anybody asked. They got Nabbit in there. Low-key, they could have added Ninja. I feel like Ninja would have been cool. Because they put him in the new Mario Party. But they could have put him in this as well. I feel like we could have also got Kid Pauline from Donkey Kong Bonanza. That would have been a fire character. We could have got Dry Bones Bowser. Hold on. Because this game doesn't have Dry Bones Bowser. Oh wait, I don't think this game has the Koopalings. This roster, it's like, it does something completely different. It basically just adds a bunch of characters that nobody asked to play, but... So I guess that might knock it down a little bit, but I do have to give it credit for, like, adding all these characters. Like, this is a lot of these characters, like, first appearance. Oh, but it also goes up for, like, the costumes. I do like these costumes. The fact that you have a bunch of costumes for all the mainstays is great. Yo, low-key, this Rosalina costume goes crazy. I mean, I haven't even seen that Rosalina costume. Low-key, that go crazy.
Alright.
You listing characters makes me realize how much wasn't here. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, low-key, they could have spent a lot of this time. Like, yo, who asked to play as the swoop bat? Who asked to play as a pokey? They could have put anybody else. Like, literally anybody else. This roster is literally saved by the costumes. Without that, without the costumes, I'd be like, I don't know, man. Like, the bee from Odyssey? From, like, 3D World and Odyssey? Get the cow. Like, come on now. We could have gotten some... Yo. They could have promoted Donkey Kong Bonanza by putting Kid Pauline in there. That would have been cool. That would have been a cool little, like, cross-promotion. Because the game's already coming out soon.
Let's go, let's go!
Well, they could always add them as DLC, but still, I feel like they could have done something, you know? They definitely could have. I don't know. But yeah, I'd say in terms of roster, is Sonic better? I think it will be better, in theory, because of all the crossover characters. I think I might have to go with Sonic. Like, Sonic might be beating Mario here for that. But I do like these costumes.
Mario time!
I do like these costumes. These costumes go crazy. I will definitely give them the credit that these costumes go crazy. And I don't think the roster is bad. I just think they could have used all this space of putting characters we didn't care about to put characters that people actually care about. Like, even the Koopalings. Like, how is the Koopalings not in here? There's so many characters from, like, Mario Kart 8 that people would have wanted, you know? Is there no Diddy? Wait, no. I think Diddy has to be in this game, right? No Diddy? Yo, Nintendo taking that no Diddy thing a little too literally, bro. That's not the Diddy we were talking about. Like, goddamn. They took no Diddy to a whole new level. Like, Diddy's barely been in anything these days. Ever since the Diddy allegations, now Diddy Kong is, like, getting hit with strays. That's crazy. All right, let me see the Kirby roster. So yeah, I think Sonic's in the lead right now for characters. But can Kirby Air Riders beat it though, low key? Yeah, no Diddy, for real. Nintendo really thinks no, like, they're really taking no Diddy really literally.
Kirby!
Wait, is this everybody? No, that's not everybody. Sonic showed a lot of characters. This is everybody? Why did I think there was more characters? This is literally it? Hey, guys, they got the hamster Rick, bro. They got Rocky, guys. Yo, Rocky. Rocky, hold on. Let me get the applause going. They got Rocky in here. Yes, that's what we've been asking for, guys. Rocky. Look at the goat. Thing is, though, with a Kirby roster, like, how many characters can you really put in the game? Like, you're not working with too much to begin with. Like, as long as you have these guys from the top, these are, like, the people that everybody cares about. Afterwards, it's just like, okay. I think it's cool that they added these characters, but yeah, I think Kirby might be last, too. Yeah. Just for the sheer fact there's not a lot of characters, but also, like, you can't really do too much with Kirby to begin with in terms of a roster. At least they have different colors for characters. But that really is everybody? I thought there was more. I don't know why I thought there was more. That really is everybody. God damn. But yeah, I think I could easily rank this one. So Sonic actually wins this one. Yeah, we got Sonic wins, Mario is in second, and Kirby last. I think that's only fair. Not gonna lie, first three is all you need for Kirby. Bandana D got popular in recent years, but like all you need is yeah, exactly. And those three were in the original, like they were already in the original game to begin with. So honestly, all these other characters is like just extra stuff. Like all this is extra because these three were already in Kirby Air Ride. Was Waddle Dee in Air Ride? I don't know if Waddle Dee was in it, but I know King Dedede and Meta Knight were in Air Ride. And then Bandana D is cool. I always like having Bandana D in these games. I don't know. There's something about putting a bandana, like putting a bandana on Waddle Dee just makes it like he has so much more sauce. Like he's literally the same character as this, but he just has a bandana on, and he has more sauce with that alone. But yeah, definitely this is what we got for that. Okay, then mechanics. I feel like mechanics. We definitely need to play the games themselves to actually decide this one. So I'm booting up the game. Oh my god. Alright. So obviously I'm probably putting Kirby last just because there's not that much going on with the gameplay, for being real. There really isn't that much going on. Now, it's still fun, and I think where Kirby is gonna shine is in content. And honestly, tracks. I think Kirby has some really cool tracks as well. But in terms of mechanics, let's be real, it's made easy on purpose. It's like, when you're comparing it to something like Mario and Sonic, where they both have like really deep mechanics this time, it's tough competition this time. It's pretty tough competition. Anyways, let's see if my capture card is working. Okay, it is working. Let's go. Thank God. Let me switch my input. Thank God it's working. Luckily, I was playing a little bit of Mario Kart World earlier. Now, this game right here, though, kind of clean. Oh my god, wait, did I disconnect it? No, please. No. Okay, I have to set it up again. Hold on. It should be on in a second. Me connecting my controller accidentally disconnected it. Okay, there we go. Alright, there we go. Is it? Bro. Controller? Oh boy. Do I have to use the Joy-Cons? Please don't tell me I have to use the Joy-Cons. Please don't tell me. Okay, come on. Yo, there's literally no way. Don't do this to me. Please don't do this to me. I don't want to be forced to use the Joy-Cons. Do not do this to me. I've never had this happen, actually. I've never seen this happen, ever. Is it on the right? Okay, let me just... Okay, it's gonna cut off for a second again. Oh my lord. What is it? What is it even connected to make it do this? Or I could use one of my other controls, but I don't want to use the other controls. Like, this is my, like, the control I like using the most. Okay, finally. Thank God. Jesus. Now I have to switch the input again. Okay. Alright, we're good now. Let's go. Let me just wait for this input to switch. Alright, nice. Oh, wait. My echo is on. Let me... Alright, we're good. I have to slow down my speakers. Alright. I was doing a little bit of that. Okay, in terms of mechanics, Mario Kart, overall, it does have... It feels a lot like, you know, how it usually, like, how these games usually feel. Like Mario Kart, like, you know, drifting is really similar to the past game. But then you got stuff like this, bro. That kind of upgrades stuff. Like, I think stuff like this is kind of fire. And the items kind of complement this stuff, too. Being able to do all this, like, parkour stuff. Bro, I'm kind of hitting the line right now. Hold on now. Going crazy. Off the wall? Oh, damn it. I tried doing something crazy. I tried doing something crazy. Oh yeah, you can rewind in the open world. It's kind of fun. Yo, honestly, what's kind of crazy about this open world? You always discover places that like you've never seen before. I've never seen that place. I've been playing this game for a while now. I've never seen that place. But yeah, I think the main thing about this game is the wall riding and using the wall riding and rail grinding. That's like the main thing that makes this game different. So it allows you to do stuff like, hold on, I'm gonna do a run of Wario Stadium because I do remember the routes for Wario Stadium, although it looks way different now. It allows you to do stuff like this. You go up here. Oh wait, I messed up the thing. Okay. Alright. I'm just doing my typical Wario Stadium run. Yeah, no, a really good thing about this game is just it allows for so many different shortcuts. Like, I could come up here, boom, like this, go down here, into here, boom, and then if I didn't mess up that shortcut, I would have landed on the rail. And then yeah, that's like one of like a typical like type of speedrun thing that you do with this. Let me show you how it works in a game, because some people think that this stuff doesn't even work in a game, but it does. It actually does work in a game, surprisingly. Hold on, I'm gonna just do that same track again. Let's see. But this game, mechanically, it feels really good because it took what Mario Kart 8 was, and then just kind of did like, you know, a bit more with it. Okay, let's see if I actually don't mess this up. Oh, okay, I kind of messed it up, but you know what? That still gave me a little bit of a boost. Because I was supposed to land on the rail there. Okay. Like, honestly, it's probably just adding those two mechanics makes this so unique. Now, it isn't as hard to do as, like, let's say, oh, driving in Crash Team Racing. But it still, like, allows, like, for some, like, kind of cool technical depth for the game, which I kind of like. Oh, yeah, I'm doing the easy version of this, because there's, like, a trick I'm supposed to do before that makes this a little harder. No, okay, I'm actually trash. I'm actually trash. I actually messed it up again. Okay, maybe I might hit it once. I might hit it once. Okay, don't want them to pass me. Come on now. And like, it gets pretty deep because then there's things like, oh, sometimes you want a late trick to get certain things better. It's like, it gets deep. Like, probably the deepest mechanically for a Mario Kart game. Which is surprising. And it's like, the fact that you even like, people online be doing these tricks and everything, you'd think it was, oh, it's gonna only be for, you know, like, time trials. But people still use this outside of time trials? It's crazy. You see, me doing that just dodged the red shell, by the way. Yeah, that's what I'm actually supposed to do. Okay, there we go. Finally, I hit it. Oh, okay, there's literally no way I messed that up. Of all things to mess up, I mess up that. That is insane. Oh yeah, also the fact that they allow you to do more tricks in the air, but like the tricks actually help you align yourself in the air is kind of cool. Like at first, I did not know how to feel about Mario Kart World in terms of certain things felt slower, if that made sense. Like Mario Kart 8 felt faster. But I think that's mainly because they nerfed mushrooms. It's like, that's at least what it feels like. They nerfed mushrooms. Because I feel like the actual speed of the game for 150 is the same as Mario Kart 8. But yeah, it just feels like they did that. But anyways, yeah, I think Mario Kart World is a really like good mechanical game. Like, it feels really solid. And then like just using this mechanics in like the open world, just like to I wanted to do that trick there. Let me see if I can rewind. Let me rewind. Okay. Hold on. Let me get this. Oh no, I need more speed. How much speed do I need? Okay. Maybe from here. There we go. Here. Bro, no trick? Is that not a... Can I not trick there? I think I might just have to... Yeah. You can do stuff like that, which is kind of crazy. Mario Kart World probably top. It might be. But the thing is, it's actually a little harder than, like, you'd think. Just the fact of, like... Sonic has some pretty interesting stuff. Oh my god, wait. Oh, my addiction. This is feeding my addiction. Oh no. The P-switch. I need to get to the P-switch. Oh god. Anytime I see a P-switch now... Bro, why'd they make the open world like this? You always see a P-switch, so I have to drive to it. And it's like, you don't really get much out of it, which might dock some points later in the content section, but like, bro. Low-key, it's way too addicting to just like go to these P-switches on the open world. Hold on. I gotta hit this real quick. We gotta hit this before we get to Sonic. Okay. Hey. Luckily, this was an easy one. Okay. For a second, I thought I missed it. For a second, I thought I missed that. Oh my god. Okay. We good. Yeah, Mario Kart, kind of fire. Alright, let's get to Sonic Racing Crossworlds. Now, I do not have it on Switch 2, so I have to now, turn on the PS5. God damn. Whip out the PS5 controller now. Okay. Let me go back to my face cam. Alright. Well, I set this thing up. Luckily, setting up should be pretty easy. Like, I have both my PS5 and my Switch here. I just changed the HDMI. Alright. And boom. Put this HDMI in like that. Okay. I think it should already be set up now. Okay, we hear it already. Now let's see if it's actually there. Okay, nice. Easy. Look at that. That's probably the most efficient I've ever been at changing anything. That efficiency is insane. If there's an online section, it'll probably be like Sonic, Kirby, Mario Kart, not gonna lie. Because most Mario Kart maps are you driving to maps rather than actually doing maps. I think I might talk about that in the tracks section. Because we do have a track section. Because I think that might knock Mario Kart down slightly. I think they did improve some of the transition tracks. But still, it's like, you still have to be dealing with these, like, long straightaway tracks. Anyways, I think I already have the disc in. Okay, yeah, I do. Let's go. Easy. Yeah, let me load this down even more, because I feel like it's even peeping through. How's it still peeping through somehow? The echo is still peeking through. Ugh. Whatever. We'll deal with it. Yeah. Alright. Now, Sonic Racing Crossworlds, I feel like what they did is they took the foundation from, like, just what a good kart racing game is, and then they added a bunch of these, like, different effects and, like... Yeah, how's my speaker still this loud? That's crazy.
I expect great things.
Alright, there we go. Now we're good. Oh yeah, I've been using Knights, because why not? Alright, let me go into the actual game. Okay, Grand Prix. Well, okay, no, not Grand Prix. It's just a race mode. It's a race mode. Let's only do one track. Now, I do like. I think stuff, like the cars definitely affect stats like a lot in this game. Like you definitely feel the difference, maybe even more than Mario Kart. In the cars, like let's say when I use like the hoverboards, turning is so much easier. If I started doing that, you see, and I also like that they actually have like random challenges that you get, and like you can get like different cars randomly from just playing. Like I'm just doing just normal races, just random races, and they have this stuff. Like that's really cool. Okay, Sonic Speed. Let me go to. What's a good race track to show off some things? I should unlock this, honestly. I've played, I think, almost every Grand Prix. I think I just haven't played this one yet. And then once I play that one, I'll unlock this. But you know what? Let me go in. We'll go. Actually, no, we'll go Ocean View. Fine. That'll be fine. Oh yeah, like the main thing about like that affects the mechanics in this game is obviously changing these. You have all these perks and stuff that you could put on your character, and then like it changes different things. Right now I'm on Trick Expert and stuff like that, but like later on, I hear the best thing to do is like get the 4 times boost and then just be chaining drifts like it's Mario Kart DS. That's pretty interesting. The fact that like it just changes the way you play the game so much, because like right now chaining drifts feels not as strong as it could be, unless you're like in like one of those things. All right, let me use it. Okay, how did I miss that? I missed that somehow. Okay. Hopefully I also win this one. They definitely punish you way harder for hitting the wall in this game. Like, way harder. Damn, I honestly should have checked my audio. Hopefully the game's not too loud. Yeah. Depending on your car, like, certain things feel like way different. Like, let's say I feel like cars inside drift feels super tight. Like inside drifting with a lot of these cars, I think just in general this game, drifting inside feels like it's super tight. So it just affects the way you're gonna go about drifting. Like in Mario Kart, you could kind of just like drift in a straight line for longer. Well, I would say that if you couldn't like do in this game, I think one of the main differences, I might be throwing to show this, but like if you release the drift, it doesn't necessarily let go. Like I can just keep doing this, it doesn't let go of your boost. You have to let go of it for a while to actually have the boost. So you technically could like chain drifts like that, like going back and forth. Okay, I'm gonna stop going. That item's also really cool. I think it depends on like how much people you see, because you're like warping between people. That's like a really cool. Oh, how did I miss that? Come on now. Come on now. See if I can snipe him. Okay, give me a good item here. Oh, nah. I threw too hard in the beginning. Wait, oh, I still got him. We still got him. Okay. We got those. Easy. Still easily got those, my boys. Okay, so if I'm really directly comparing the mechanics of Mario Kart World and Sonic Racing Crossworlds, like, I think in my opinion, Mario Kart World might have the slight edge. It's like a very, very slight edge. Just because of like, I feel like Mario Kart World's mechanics are just so creative. I don't think anybody would have ever thought like, oh, what if, like nobody ever played Mario Kart and was thinking, yo, what if we could just do wall ride tricks and we trick off of that and then we start rail grinding and the cars on the side like that, and it's like, and all that stuff is like actually useful in game too. Like there's a lot of different, like maybe I would have docked points off if like doing that stuff wasn't useful, but in high level, like getting all those like wall rides and like the rail grinds is actually useful. And low-key, yo, why didn't Sonic think of that first? Like Sonic is known for grinding on rails, but there's no rail grinding in this game. Like low-key Mario beat them to the punch. Like I know Sega watched that. Like when they saw Mario Kart World came out and they saw the rail grinding, they're like, damn, we should have thought of that, man. Like Sonic beat rail grinding all the time. Why didn't we think of that? Like I'm surprised Sega didn't think of that first. But yeah, I think I'd get the slight edge to Mario Kart World. Slight though, it's really close. But this game's mechanics also go super deep. The only reason I'm not giving it to this game is just like, it's honestly off of creativity, because like both mechanically feel very good. They feel like peak level like kart racing games. Like mechanically both feel good. It's just the creativity of like Mario Kart World's mechanics is like crazy. Like the expression you could do, like just free roaming in the tracks, and you could see like all the different types of tricks and stuff you could do is crazy. Well, let me go put that in my thing. Let me switch it over. I do like what's really cool is a lot of the crossover characters, they have their own win themes. Like if you hear like right now, like actually playing some Knights music, bro, that is really nice. Like I said, like Sonic's music is not bad. It's just in comparison, the Mario Kart World. Okay, let me actually pull this up now. Okay, so mechanics, I think Mario gets the win here. Slightly. Oh wait, let me take off Bull. Mario and Sonic. After this, I'm just gonna average it out and see who wins. Oh, I should not do that. Alright. Items, I feel like is gonna be the hardest thing to rank though. Low-key items is going to be the absolute hardest thing to rank in this game. Like in this whole like competition. Especially because items in Kirby work way different. Bro, hold on. What do we do next? Do we do karts or do we do tracks? What would be the best thing to do now? What time is it? 10:46? Okay. We still got a lot of time to do stuff. Alright, so I'd say maybe we do karts next. The only thing is I don't have every kart in all the games. So I think we have to go back over to PC for that one. Cause I haven't unlocked every single kart for all the games, but from the karts I've been seeing, I think all games have pretty good karts. Hold on, I gotta put PS5 on rest mode. Oh wait, let me do this so I can see it from here. I'm putting it on rest for now. Boom. Alright. So yeah, this is what we have so far. So yeah, so far, Mario is winning by a bit. Because that has two firsts and a second. And I guess who's second? I guess Sonic is second. Because at least Sonic has one win. Kirby has no wins yet. So Sonic is second so far, and Kirby's last. Alright, karts, let's go. We have to search up all cars in these games. First, you know what? We'll do reverse this time. So we'll start with Kirby first. Yeah, all machines. Okay, so there's 21 machines in the game. Let's see it. You got the Warp Star. Obviously, the cars in this game are gonna look way different because they're all supposed to be stars. The cars in this game are gonna look way different. But I feel like it accomplishes its job. Like, well, obviously, all these are old cars. I do like how they brought back a lot of basically everything from Kirby Air Riders. That's one good thing about this game. I don't think there's a single thing from Kirby Air Ride that's not in this game. Like, at this point, it's like, what's the point of even playing the original Kirby Air Ride when you have this? You have literally everything you possibly could hope for. Oh yeah, also, I don't need to put the music this loud. I'll put it like here, maybe. Yeah, the music doesn't need to be that loud. Oh yeah, Bulk Star. I hate the Bulk Star. Except in fights. In fights, I love the Bulk Star. The Bulk Star cinema, yo, it actually is though, for real. Bulk Star actually is cinema. It's crazy. I feel like all these designs are like really solid. In terms of like, I do like the design of the Tank Star, although I hate using the Tank Star because it drives so weird. I do like how they really emphasize the differences in the cars with like their own like special unique traits. Like Mario Kart World also has that, where like each car has its own like special stat or trait. But this game, it's like really like emphasized. Like it could change the entire way a car drives. Like the Tank Star drives completely different from the Warp Star and so you have to like really know how to drive these, like each of these stars. Like even something like this, like with the boost in the yeah, it's each of these like drives so differently. Except like let's say stuff like things in the same family. Like let's say the Rex wheelie compared to like the other wheelie, and like those are gonna drive kind of similar. But they really put emphasis on like the differences in the cars in this game. I think mainly because, you know, the main mode we all going for is this right here. And that, like, if all the cars drove the same, then what would be the point of running around looking for different cars? But yeah, overall, I think the highest point for the cars in this game is the fact that you could just like, they all drive extremely differently. Well, at least maybe not all extremely, but like, you know, there's different archetypes that like really change the way you play it. And especially this game needs that because it's a 1-button game. Well, 2 buttons now, yo. They added a second button, a special button. All right, anyways, let me go to Sonic. Let's see what Sonic's machines are talking about. Alright, let me see. Sonic Racing Crossworlds, all machines. Boom. Okay, where's my stuff? Whatever, I'm gonna just switch over here. Oh yeah, just to recap, right now we've been ranking different categories. So far, Mario won music. Cause Mario that Mario soundtrack was so peak. It was so peak, it was crazy. The mechanics I also gave to Mario, but that was a slight edge. It's very slight. Like this, it could go, it's like almost neck and neck between, like for mechanics. It's just because the creativity of Mario's mechanics is the only reason I gave it to that. And then characters, I gave it to Sonic. Because those Sonic characters are crazy. And then Kirby's been like, yo, hopefully, they got to lock in. Honestly, I think Kirby had a nice showing for the cars. So let's see what we got here for Sonic. Let's see. Okay. Oh yeah, I forgot. So they like all the car types are like clearly like labeled, which is kind of nice. And like the car designs themselves are pretty like interesting. What's really cool about them is that you can kind of like mix and match them to like create your own car. That's probably like the main appeal for the cars in this game. The only thing I'll say is that I can't really name any like really memorable cars from this game. That's the only thing. Like most of these games will have like a really like memorable car. But like other than cars that looked similar to games in the past, like let's say Sonic's car in the beginning or like Metal Sonic's car. Like obviously these are kind of like iconic because they've been using a car that's looked like this for every single Sonic racing game. Just small variations to the same car. And at least, okay, one thing I'll at least say is that it's nice that every character has their own car and like you could clearly tell it's their car. Like let's say Tails' car, you definitely could tell where let me go over to Tails' car. Like you could definitely tell. Like they could have done more though. They could have done more. I feel like they could have leaned more into like the fact that this is a Sonic racing game. Make it a bit more fantastical, you know, instead of making them look more like low key without the colors. A lot of these cars just look like Hot Wheels cars. Like if you really liked Hot Wheels growing up, hey, I messed with Hot Wheels back in the days, my boys. Like yo, Hot Wheels was fire. Don't get it twisted. As a kid, Hot Wheels was fire, but like I think most of these cars just look like Hot Wheels cars, if we're being real. That's the one thing that might bring it down. But I do like the fact that you could customize them. The fact that you could customize these cars is really cool, because then you could like mix and match and like kind of create your own thing. Have your own like this is the only game out of the 3 games that actually allow you to customize the car, because Mario Kart took that ability out for some reason. Like I think a lot of people enjoyed customizing their cars in Mario Kart 8. I don't know why they took it out, but at the same time, now we don't have to get a lot of these ugly cars that we used to see in Mario Kart 8. So low key, it might be a good thing. People used to make the ugliest looking cars in Mario Kart 8. And a lot of those ugly cars were like really good too, which is the funniest part. These ugly cars would be like the meta. And like a lot of the cool looking cars would be like not meta at all. But yeah. Overall, it's not bad. Not bad. Anyways, let me get to Mario. I guess I'll be like all cars. All carts. And Mario. Bro, what's up with my hand today? Alright, here we go. The ugly Wiggler car? Yeah, that ugly Wiggler was annoying, bro. God damn. Oh yeah, I forgot to do it because I gotta do it every stream. But hey, if y'all like the stream, you know, like the stream, hey, maybe subscribe to the channel, you know, because we're gonna be doing a lot more now. Like now that we actually like the basement. Oh, I think in spring I'll actually even be able to show the stream the basement, because we might be in a state that I can actually show the stream, but it's gonna be fire. That might be another place to record videos too. But yeah, we've been working on our basement this whole time, and it's starting to look pretty good. Anyways, let me get to these Mario Kart World cars. But yeah, anyways, yo, don't forget to like the stream. It definitely helps push it out to more people and stuff like that. Anyways, let's get into this. Alright, standard car. Like I do kind of like how Mario Kart World took a little bit of a different approach to like their cars with some of these. It's like they really made sure to not like they make them look almost like cartoony a lot. Like even the standard car, when you compare this to Mario Kart 8's standard car, you could tell the difference in art direction that they're doing. Like look, the wheels are almost like bubbles. And like honestly, it's kind of an appeal. Like they're almost like bubbles because like it gives that off-road feel and everything. Like, but it also makes it look cartoony because of all like the circles. Like, it's pretty interesting. I also do like how they do bring back a lot of karts from other games. Still, that's the one thing I like that Mario Kart always does. Well, at least since Mario Kart 8, at least. Like, this game has some solid carts. I do like how the carts actually fit the art style. They actually fit the art style and everything. It's pretty nice. Obviously, it has classics like the B Dasher. I have to use the B Dasher because like Mario Kart DS is like one of my all-time favorite Mario Kart games, so I have to use the B Dasher, no matter how bad it is. Luckily, I've looked at tier lists, and the B Dasher for once is not like it's not bottom tier. It's still not good, but it's not bottom tier. I feel like I think in Mario Kart 8 for most of its life it was bottom tier. Sadly, even though it's such a cool looking car, like come on. But yeah, I do like the Roadster Royale. That's a cool looking car. There's a lot of cool looking stuff. We got a lot of sick looking stuff here. Dread Sled. Oh, I actually do really like the Rob bike. Where is it? Where is it? I'm gonna get to Rob bike. They really turned Rob into a bike. Look at this, but it actually looks nice. I do like the Rob bike, and it's really good too. Yeah, you could definitely see like the art style direction in terms of making things look way more cartoony in this game. It seems like ever since Mario Kart 8, they've been making the game more cartoony, which hey, I'm fine with. Go ahead. You can make it more cartoony. The only thing is that it affected the deluxe booster course pass, because then all those characters, like all those like stages and characters from deluxe booster course pass, like did not fit Mario Kart 8. But now that everything's all in one style in this game, it all makes sense. But yeah, I think I know how I'm gonna rank this. Okay, so let me go and get my stuff out. Hopefully it's on the middle of the screen, so if people are watching the vertical version, they could see. But okay, so for carts, I think this is what we're gonna do it. This is how we're gonna do it. We're gonna do, I think, Kirby #1, low key. Just the fact of like all the cars are like so different, and the fact that it affects gameplay the most out of all the games, the cars affect the gameplay the most. So I think like I'll go Kirby, then Mario, then Sonic. So Kirby actually wins this category, yo. The first win on for Kirby right here. All right, we got three more slots left, and I might do an online section. I can get behind Kirby #1, yeah. Nah, for sure. Like, I think the fact that Kirby actually just has like it's carts that really affect the way you drive. I think just off of that, you gotta give it credit. All right, tracks. Tracks might be the hardest category to rank, I swear. Tracks or items? Like, oh my god. Yeah, how the hell am I gonna rank tracks? I've played most of the tracks from each of these games already, so I could kind of give a little bit of thoughts on each of them. First, like, okay, so Mario Kart World. Let me, you know what? I'm gonna even pull up Mario Kart World just to show it. I'm gonna pull up the game as well. Okay, let me connect my controller. Okay, nice. Okay, there we go. Nice. Let me switch over. I gotta show y'all what I mean. Okay. Good for your own. Now, the thing with Mario Kart, the hardest part about ranking Mario Kart's tracks is that they had to, I think one thing you have to give them credit is that they had to find a way of like, you see, they had to connect every single track together in an open world. So like, they had to make it so that you could drive from here to here, then here to here. When a lot of these other, like, basically every other kart racing game, you don't actually have to have these tracks connect. So they're able to do a way more with it in that rate. Like, but the same time, for what I think it's really interesting what they did here. The only thing that could affect it negatively is that like now a part of the track is now getting from here to here, and they can't always make that interesting. Because a lot of times the best way of getting from one track to another is a straight line, obviously. You don't want to have them go, oh, like, do all this and then come to the track and drive. So you're gonna do a couple turns here and there, but you're mostly gonna be going in a straight line from here to here and then do the track. Same way here, like, oh, you're coming here, maybe do like a little thing all around the pond, but then you're mainly gonna be going in a straight line. So yeah, we do have a lot of tracks, but we also have way more intermissions. So half the time you're playing this game, you're not just playing the track. Most of the time you're playing one lap of the track and then a transition to the track. So when we like rank this, we really gotta think about like how good are the intermissions. And like, well, you know, let me play an intermission just to get the feeling of it. Also, let me kill two birds with one stone. Let me do online as well, because most likely another thing that I know a lot of people don't like about this game is that the fact that since there's so much intermissions, a lot of times when you're doing a race, they'll be picking like tracks at random, but they also throw the intermissions in there too. So most of the time when you're online, you're playing intermissions and not really playing just 3 laps of a normal track like a normal Mario Kart. But the thing is, like, the best way to experience actually the open world of this game is really just like roaming around. The intermissions, I think they've grown on me though. I will say that. At first I was like, yo, all these are just a straight line, they're boring. But I think some of them are not bad. Bro, I'll tell you, yo, the open world design though, you really gotta give them credit for the open world design. The fact that they made it so like interesting somehow. Like, you'd think it would have been just a bunch of random just open roads and stuff like that, but even like within the place, there's so many things to do. Like, even within this place itself, there's a lot of like different types of challenges and stuff. Like, hold on. Like, I could have gotten all the way up there. I could come around, go up that. Like, they really did a lot. And there's even a lot of places like in between tracks that you would have never known existed unless you go in the open world. Like, they did a really good job with the open world though. Like, I'm surprised. I forgot how long it could sometimes take to get into a map. Okay. Yeah, one thing about is this just a Mario Kart issue, or is this gonna be an issue in other racing games? But like, sometimes you're gonna have to wait for people to finish. Like, obviously you can't just immediately go into the race. You have to wait for other people to finish their race when you're connecting into them, and it's like, oh brother, I have to wait for all these people. Bro, I'm going places I don't think I've ever been before. Okay. Because I have to wait for their entire race to finish. Jesus. It's going to make it take a little longer. But luckily, we haven't even been live for that long. Like, I'm probably going to go for maybe another 30 minutes to an hour. Alright, let's see if I can get on. Ooh. Hey. Yo, what the hell is... Yo, is that a cannon to go up there? What the hell? I really do think the open world is actually pretty sick in this. Definitely, that's like the main part of the content of this game though, so I'm definitely gonna like have to like put that for the content part of this. Oh yeah, wait, this is a part of one of the intermissions, I think. Oh yeah, and this is how you get out. That is really cool that you can like just drive from track to track. Probably the coolest thing about this game. Now, I think what I would have done personally is like, we should have had a mode of like, oh, you could either play intermissions or you could play normal tracks. If they just did that, things would have been so much better. Oh wait, I don't have to go into the track. Like, I could just drive wherever I want now. Hold on. Let me explore here. Oh, the race is finally gonna start. Okay. Cause I want to see if we get an intermission. Watch us not get an intermission somehow, even though it's like super likely. Oh, it loops like that. Oh shoot. All right, come on. All right, here we go. You know what? Let me. Oh wow, yo, we might actually not get one. There's Sky High Sunday over here, but nah, ain't nobody trying to do Sky High Sunday. Let's see it. Yo, so wait, hold on. We might actually not play an intermission somehow. Hold on, mate. Maybe I can't criticize Mario Kart World that much for it if I'm not gonna get it. Oh wait, let me try something. This could be sick. Ooh. Yo, this is sick. I didn't even know that was there. We actually didn't get an intermission. That is crazy. I was trying to demonstrate how much of a straight line intermissions are, but they decided to just give us a normal track. I can't believe it. That is actually rare, I swear. Like, most of the time you play in this game, you play in intermissions, but you actually just got a normal track this time. Okay, but I kind of suck at this track. Okay, yo, we cooking. Okay, I didn't need to do all that. I actually made myself slower there. Oh, is he gonna do the... Okay, I have not practiced that skip. Oh, is he trashing it? Okay, no, they did it. Damn it. The fact that you can do skips like that is insane, though. Oh, bro. There's no way I fall off. Okay. Thank God. I was gonna say, if the wings did not activate on this cart, I would have been so sad. Oh, God. Holy, this is actually chaos. Okay, yo, having 24 people on this small-ass track is insane. Oh, he literally stole the item I was going for, bro. Come on, man. Jesus. Okay, yo, hit that mushroom, boom. Easy. Yo, I wish I actually practiced the shortcut here. Because now everybody online is doing it. And like, that's one thing about this game. Like, if you have not practiced shortcuts, you're at a disadvantage. Online. Okay. Bro. Oh. Yeah, right through it. Okay. I'm not even gonna try it. I rather just take a second place. Oh? Yeah. Wait. No. Okay. Oh, barely. Yo. Literally, just as I crossed it. Just as we crossed it. Oh my God. That is kind of crazy. All right, we still got second. Okay, let me see if it actually gives us an intermission now. Luckily, I still have a decent bit of time. Who knows, maybe if I want, I could like try to like properly edit this and make it into a video or something. I think it could be a decent video idea as well. And then in the video, everything's gonna be like edited up. But I'm surprised I got second there. Yo, I didn't even know there's this bottom area. What the hell? Hey, get that money. I stay with the money. Yo, we clutched that one out. It was crazy. Here, give me that. Bro, just touch it. There we go. I actually can't believe I clutched that one out. I thought we were screwed. I thought it was so cooked. Okay. Yo, what is this? What is happening? They're actually giving us normal tracks. Hold on. Okay, give me cheap falls then. Usually I'd always not pick the... Yo. There's no way. Okay, if we don't get an intermission again, maybe we just look at a video of someone playing an intermission. Because, yo, this is surprising. Did Nintendo do a patch or something? Like, why are they always recommending at least one non-intermission track? It was not like this before. Yo, we're gonna get Bowser's Castle, aren't we? Oh, wait, no, we didn't. Okay. We are getting an intermission. Alright. Let's see. Yeah, you see how we're going in a straight line? But let's see if it's gonna be interesting. Yeah, they adjusted so it recommends non-intermissions more. I know they did that, but I played this recently and it wasn't doing it this much. So I'm like, did they do another patch? Hey, this song from Mario Kart 8. Bro. Okay. Yo, low-key, this is actually not even a bad intermission. Hold on. Hold on. You know what? Maybe I'm being proven wrong about intermissions. This one ain't even bad. Oh, maybe I could have... No, you gotta be kidding me. Bro, let me draft this guy. Okay, I have to wait for him to take out... Oh, Jesus. Yo, they took all my stuff. Like that. Jesus. And some intermissions are better, yeah. They are. Some of them are better than others. I've seen some pretty good intermissions, but I just wasn't expecting us to get a good one right off the bat. Well, at least a better one. There's still a lot of still a lot of straightaway. But I know they also upgraded some of the intermissions. I remember in a patch, which is pretty good. If they keep doing that, that'll be nice. Oh, everybody's trying to do the strat. Okay, one person got it. I'm not even gonna try that. I haven't practiced that. Okay, wait. There's some sort of... Oh, that was good. That was a good skip from me, avoiding the water. Oh no! Okay. I missed a place where I could do another skip. There we go. Oh, Jesus. Everybody's coming. Everybody's coming now. Okay. Oh, what the? Oh, Jesus. Oh, get him. Get him. Come on. Give me that. Give me that. No, he pushed me out of the way. Is he still second? That's still second? Okay. You know what? Not bad. Not bad. I could have got first there, but that guy pushed me out of the way. Damn it. I had the straightaway. I had it. I saw it was right in my grasp. Okay, though. Not bad. Not bad. But yeah, anyways, let me get back on topic. Let me get back on topic. We still got the rankings to do. But yeah, I think definitely the intermissions definitely affected a little bit, but honestly, it is a little bit overdone. That was another point I was gonna make. That was like, the intermissions are not actually as bad as people usually say, but at the same time, it's still a thing of like, hey, it's like a hit or miss for some people. Some people are not as big fans, and oh my god, no. Why do they do this to me? Anytime I see a P-switch. The worst part about this is that you don't really get that much from it, but anytime I see a P-switch, I still feel like I need to do it. Hold on, I need to do this. I need to do this. I will say, out of that, Nintendo made crack from that, though. From these P-switch challenges. Anytime I see a P-switch challenge, I must do it. Like, it's not an option. Some are easy, though. Like, this one's pretty easy. Ooh. Easy. Easy. You already know. Alright. I can't be in this game or else I'm gonna see another one. Oh my god. I'm gonna see another one. Oh my god. Okay, like Sonic's tracks, I feel like the best part about Sonic's tracks is the fact that you could like go from one track to another track, like, and then go back to the same track. Because in the middle track, they make you randomly decide between two different tracks, and then you play that, and then you come back to the same track at the end, which is pretty interesting. Then, like, the most interesting thing is that in the Grand Prix, the last track, like the last track you do in the Grand Prix, instead of doing a fourth track, it's 3 tracks. Then the fourth track is that you literally you race all 3 tracks that you did back to back. So like lap 1 is track 1, lap 2 is track 2, and then lap 3, yeah. So like I feel like that's a really cool idea. But other than that, most tracks just feel kind of standard. Nothing is super crazy. Now I will say some Kirby Air Ride tracks though go insane. Some of these tracks go insane. Like, hold on, let me show off that one track in here. I'm not even trying to open up Kirby Air Riders right now, but like, let's see. If I just show, they definitely gonna show, yeah, the ocean course, bro. Something like this is insane. Yo, the sea splitting apart, and also, who's driving this? Did they purposely put themselves in last place? Like this is insane. Visually, I think Kirby has the best tracks visually. Cause like, what the hell is going on? Like, what? And you go into the yo. This has to be one of the most like visually beautiful courses I've ever seen in my life. I wish this was, bro. Who uploaded this in this quality? Come on. Okay, there's better quality. Thank you. Put in like, fine, I'll do 1440 just so it doesn't lag. Come on, load, please, load, please, please load. There we go. There we go. Now I can see it better. But like, look at this. Then you shoot out of a cannon, and then you rail grind over here. Oh yeah, I forgot. Kirby was actually the first people to do rail grinding, even before Mario. But yo. Damn, why is lagging? Probably because I'm streaming as well. I'm streaming in 14, like I'm watching and you know, streaming at the same time. So probably 1080p would be better for that. But y'all, it's actually insane. Like visually, these tracks go insane. So I'm kind of torn on what I'm gonna do about these tracks. Cause I'm trying to think of the best tracks in all these games. Like this ocean course might be the visually the best track out of everything here. But what are the most interesting tracks? Low key, I might give the advantage to. Damn, it's actually really. I think all 3 games kill it with tracks. And like Kirby Air Riders has a lot of different mechanics that they put in the tracks, like these new tracks. Like there's that one where you're in like a space area and then you get like you go to 2 different tracks. One makes you small, one makes you gigantic, and then it changes your controls as well. Like that is really interesting. Like Sakurai was super creative with those tracks. But then at the same time, like Crossworlds tracks were also pretty decent. And Mario Kart World has some pretty nice tracks too. I think in terms of tracks to drive, and I think Rainbow Road in Mario Kart World might be the best track out of all these games. Yo, is Rainbow Road even more visually impressive than this? No, actually, no. This might be the most visually impressive track, just because of all the water stuff that's going on. I never thought I'd see a track like this. Bro, I'm actually torn. How are we gonna decide this? I gotta go with like a gut feeling at this point. Let me see. Because I feel like all of them is like close. They're all up there. I guess I'll do Sonic, Kirby, then Mario, I think. I might do that. Just because of like I think it's creative what they did with the Grand Prix. I feel like that. And also I've seen some tracks like for the DLC have been getting pretty creative, like the Pac-Man track where you're like driving in a maze, like an actual Pac-Man maze. That was really cool. But at the same time though, Mario Kart also has a and like the routes that you could get for all the tricks that you could do. Man, how would I decide this? Hold on, you know what? Hey, low key, I might be sleeping on Mario Kart World's tracks. Now I'm thinking about it because they have the variety and like what you could do in some of these tracks. Like they're simple, but there's like so much depth to the tracks. Damn, how do I do this? How do I do this? Low key, whatever I put, I kind of like I kind of have them even in all tracks. I'd like, you know what? I might come back to it. Right now, I'm gonna say even. Like it's like a three-way tie for me so far for tracks. Like, I actually can't decide. They all have their advantages and disadvantages. Like Mario Kart World has really good like I think it has the most depth in its tracks, like with all the shortcuts and like creative shortcuts that you could do. But also at the same time, some people don't like intermissions and like I get like it can be tiring playing intermissions sometimes because especially some of the intermissions are really just a straight line with a bunch of enemies on the way, but it's just a straight line. And then Sonic has like I think the whole cross world mechanic is really cool, just going between the levels. But at the same time, I feel like it might have the most generic tracks, if that makes sense, out of the three. And then Kirby Air Riders, the tracks visually look really good, and they have a lot of good mechanics. But at the same time, I feel like the mechanics of Kirby Air Ride itself makes you like not interact with the tracks as much. Like you technically could do nothing and still complete the track. You definitely won't win, but you technically can do nothing in Kirby Air Ride and still go through the track fully. See what has the worst though? Oh, you know what? Low key, maybe I put Sonic bottom. Sonic. Now that I'm thinking about it, like I'm thinking about all the tracks that are in Sonic, and no, but the thing is, the Sonic tracks are fun. They're just kind of generic. I like driving in them. There's some of them are just kind of generic. Ah, I guess we do that. So Sonic bottom, and then yo, low key. Damn, am I really gonna give it to Mario Kart? Nah, I can't give it to Mario Kart. I'll put a tie. I'll put a tie. We'll leave it as a tie for now. I can't decide. All right, content. Content might be a bit more cut and dry, at least. Although I think this is also a really tight. All three of these like last categories are like the toughest to rank. The rest of them were kind of easy. Like these ones were like Kirby easily wins carts. Sonic wins characters, yeah, and then Mario wins mechanic and music. I feel like that's easy. But this, okay, content wise, the thing is, what's really impressive about Kirby Air Riders is the amount of content they put in the game, even though Kirby is definitely a smaller franchise than both Mario and Sonic. And then like, and Sonic has some crazy content in it though. The only thing is I wish there was more like Sonic content, like Sonic themed content. But the game itself has a lot of content. And then Mario obviously has the open world. Which I feel like the open world is just like really good, like it's just really well designed. Like I really like driving in the open world. It's really fun. But that's like the core of it. And one thing I might take away from Mario in the content realm is that you don't really get that much of a bonus for driving in the open world other than getting stickers and then maybe getting some more money. But you could also earn money by doing races as well. Like you technically can unlock most of what you'd want to unlock in Mario Kart just by doing races alone and not interacting with the open world. Like they could have put all like unlocking cars, unlocking characters. They could have put all that in the open world, which would have been way cooler. I feel like because then they could actually, you know, be incentivized more to roam the open world. But I think just the P switches itself is kind of addicting in terms of letting people go in the open world. So I'll give it that. Kirby, obviously they have there are three. It's 4 modes technically because there's like the story mode, and then they have, you know, it's 2 other modes. Let me see. Does Kirby win? You know what, low key, I might give content to Kirby just off the sheer fact of like, I think it's way easier to come up with a lot of content for Mario and Sonic, but the fact that they put as much as they did for a Kirby racing game is crazy. That might give it some I have to give it credit there, at least. Damn. You know what? I think I got my rankings. This one I'll do Sonic, Kirby, Mario. I'm gonna explain myself. This one, oh yeah, why don't I have some music for this, bro? Goddamn. We've been talking in silence for all this time. We might as well have some music going. Let me go back to this. Wait, I guess I could do Dolphin Shoals. Okay. Yeah, I might as well have some music in the back. But yeah, okay, so for content, I think I am gonna do this for now. Although it's very close between all 3 of the games, I think I'm gonna do this. Oh my god, bro. Why does it just keep going back to bold, man? Let's do this. Alright. Why I'm doing this? I think Sonic. What's really good about Sonic, though, is just the fact that, like, it just has so much. And it incents, like, all the content, because all these games have a ton of content, but Sonic's content, like, it's sprinkled through the game in such a clever way. Like, oh, you could just be doing single races and it incentivizes you to get more stuff because they're like, oh, there's an event happening here with, oh, you do this and then you get this car just by doing single player races. Like, not even doing anything crazy. You're just doing single player races and you're unlocking things that, like, but you feel like it's not, like, random. Like, sometimes with Kirby, when you're unlocking things, it feels a little random. With Mario, you're just getting coins and that's how you unlock things. But the way you unlock Sonic's content is probably what makes me put it at the top. And the only reason I put Mario at the bottom is just the fact that, like, although out of all these games, I feel like I like the open world the most out of content in any of these games, but it's the fact that they don't encourage you to do it for the average player. I'm encouraged. Like, I'm trying to be unbiased. Me personally, out of, like, my enjoyment of the content, I probably would have ranked it Mario, Sonic, Kirby. If we're talking about, like, my enjoyment, just because I really like the open world. But I have to admit, like, they did kind of waste a little bit of the potential of the open world just by the fact that, like, you can't do any you know how it is. But anyways, let me get some items. I feel like items is gonna be kind of a hard one to go with, cause Kirby's items are not really like items, you know? They're like, you swallow enemies and then you get the power-ups from that. I do kind of like some of Sonic's items too. Like, is there a video I could show items from? Let's see. Sonic has some nice, like, twist on, like, classic Mario Kart items. Let's see. Yeah, I'll just use this.
Hey everyone,
For sure. Oh my god, this guy is his voice acting is silver through it. But oh my god. Wait, let me see. I never even noticed that they actually had this here. Like where they actually explain like it right here. The transfer onto later and that's. Oh yeah, like you kind of link between machines. So I'm wondering, like, does that make it so that, like, oh, depending on the more machines in front of you, like, the further you go, I think is how it is. Which is pretty interesting. Let me see, but I think most of the items in Sonic are pretty good. Their replacement for a blue shell, which is like this Boo, he's pretty interesting. It's like, I feel it's not as powerful as a blue shell, but it still does stuff to you. It clearly, like, you definitely fear it. Obviously, we got their equivalent of red shells and green shells. They weren't even trying with this one. I hate this item. This thing right here is... Honestly, I am more mad when I get hit by this thing than when I get hit by this, low-key. And this you can get hit by at any spot. So, that's one thing. I hate that item with a passion. Don't get it, like, don't get me twisted. Like, that item is so god-awful. The fact that you could get sawed and then get your speed, like, cut in half just randomly. I hate that. And it lasts a while, too. I hate this item. And then... there's a lot of... I feel like this game has a lot of powerful items for, like, the midway. Like, for middle of the pack. A lot of the items in, like, let's say Mario Kart aren't really that powerful in the mid pack. And, like, let's say even, like, Kirby items aren't super powerful to begin with. Like, at all. Like, they can give you attacks, but you're not gonna win off of an item alone. Most of the time. So, I think, in terms of balance, Mario Kart might win in terms of items. But I do like a lot of the twists that they made with these. Like, obviously they had the truck. The truck is just the Mega Mushroom. But the drill's kind of cool. That one's kind of cool. I think it's like a steel item. Yeah, I hate the magnet. Oh my god. You know what? This game has some really interesting items in the middle of the pack. Like, some of these items I hate in the middle. I don't even care about when I get hit by the Boo guy. Like, I don't even care that much. He's not even that, like, that blue shell, like their blue shell equivalent is not even that bad at all. But I guess I give it to Mario again. I guess because you can't go wrong with Mario items, man. The blue shell is a classic. Red shell, green shell, like these are classic items, and the new ones they added were pretty good. Like the Kamek thing, and then he adds a bunch of enemies on the track. Like, that one's cool. Obviously, you have the food that gives you a different costume. That's an interesting way of unlocking costumes. I'm fine with that. I think I really wish that they put some of the costumes in the open world at least. Also, what song is playing? Oh, Pokemon. Let me put on oh, let me put on this. I gotta put on this. This is a nice song. Rainbow Road in Mario Kart World is so good, man. It's so good. Jesus. Oh, I forgot to incorporate that into the track. I don't think I could decide on the tracks, bro. The tracks, that's so hard to decide. Okay, but items, I think Mario wins items. I'm not gonna lie, I think Mario wins items. Although I do appreciate, like, a lot of the Sonic items as well. But it's like the Mario items just work so well. Like, there's a reason why all these kart racers just copy the Mario Kart items. Like, they're just perfect. Red shell, green shell, you know, blue shell. Those are always like classics. Star. And a lot of these items you could use for shortcuts pretty well. Like the mushrooms, like, it just works so well. And the new items they added were really good. Like, honestly, the most underrated item in Mario Kart World is probably the feather. because if you really know what you're doing with the feather, you could do some really cool things. Like you could like jump over an entire area to skip a section. Like I feel like that is a really cool item. And the fact that you could also like jump over red shells with the item too. Like you can use it as a defensive item. You can use it as a shortcut item. Like, yeah, I think, yeah, Mario definitely wins the items. Mario definitely wins that. And then I guess Sonic second. I think Kirby's items are a little... The thing is, it's hard to put Kirby up against these two because Kirby's items work differently. Kirby, in general, it's more like about doing it in City Trial, using these things in City Trial, and like they usually have a very specific function for certain, like, oh, you really want to use this in battle mode, like, yo, you'd really want to use the items like sword and stuff like that in the battle mode and stuff like that. But yeah, I'd say I'd go with, I think I'd do it like this. All right, hold on. Is that about it? I guess since tracks are tied, I nullify tracks, and maybe just for that, I'm gonna add the online category. The thing is, I don't think I've played enough online of Sonic Racing Crossworlds to really give it a proper ranking though on online. Because I was about to say, like, one problem I have with Mario is that sometimes it'd be disconnecting. I think Kirby disconnects a little less than Mario Kart. But yeah, Mario Kart it's smooth until it disconnects. I just hate sometimes in Mario Kart, you're about to win a race and then you just disconnect. It disconnects you randomly for no reason. You're like, why? Why do this to me? Like, I was about to win the race. So I guess I won't include online for now. Because I don't think I've played enough of Sonic Racing Crossworlds online to really give that a good comparison. Alright, so out of these, we will go through and see which wins this. Before I do that, I'm gonna just give my overall thoughts on like what I think, like going into this. In my opinion, like the way I'd rank it is probably Mario number 1, Sonic 2, Kirby 3rd. Even though Kirby is really, yo, don't sleep on like City Trial could be really fun, especially online. City Trial is actually so fun, and all 3 of these games like killed it. I was actually really surprised about Sonic Racing Crossworlds though. I thought Sonic Racing Crossworlds was gonna be mid. I'm not gonna lie. When, especially the first time I played the game, I thought it was gonna be mid. But the game's actually good. Like, it's debatably the best Sonic Racing game. I feel like it's debatably better than Transformed, which is really high praise because Transformed is like peak. Transformed is definitely peak, but I think I'd probably give number 1 to Mario. Mainly because, like, I just like a lot of the risks the game took, and they actually paid off. The game took so many risks, and it actually worked. Now, the game still has issues. But, like, you know, like, obviously some people don't really like intermissions too much. Or, like, let's say we could have a bit more incentive to explore the open world for people that that don't care about stickers or being completionists. But other than that, like, the music is peak, the art style is peak, like, racing mechanic wise, it's probably the second deepest kart racer, first being Crash Team Racing. But Mario Kart World might be the second deepest kart racing game in terms of mechanics and depth, which is crazy. Like, who would have known you'd want depth, like this much depth in a kart racer until you actually play it? But yeah, it's probably the second deepest kart racer, right behind Crash Team Racing, because Crash Team Racing goes crazy. Like, the depth in that game is insane. But yeah, okay, let me tally my actual scores and let's see what, through us doing this, what the rankings are. Honestly, looking at this already, it seems like it's about accurate to what I was saying. So yeah, Mario has three first places. Sonic has 2 first places. Kirby has 1 first place. Off of that alone, I can already tell that's, yeah, it's probably it's Mario, Sonic, Kirby for us. I think that might be the definitive ranking between them. Even like this, it's still like that. So yeah, I think I'd give it to... I think that's our final ranking. So final rankings, I'd say Mario Kart World gets the crown on this one. Going into this, I was expecting Mario Kart World to win this. But also, you can't sleep on these other kart racing games. I can't lie. Like, we are in a really good space for, like, kart racers. Like, literally, you can't go wrong with Sonic. Especially if you are a person that really does not like the intermissions. You probably are going to like Sonic more. Or, like, if you don't really care about doing the tricks off the rails and off the walls, you're probably going to like Sonic more. Like, initially... From the first time I played Mario Kart World and the first time I played Sonic Racing Crossworlds, I say my first impressions were higher of Sonic than of Mario. That being said, I think Mario Kart's the better game. I'm not gonna lie. Mario Kart gets the win here. It's just the better the game. I gotta be real. It's just the better game. But yeah, I think that was a good ranking. I think that was a good ranking right there. We definitely decided that one. Let me see. I think that makes sense. I think it just makes sense. I don't think I could rank it any other way. Of just being, it has to be Mario, Sonic, than Kirby. The only thing that puts Kirby that low is that, like, as a kart racer, it's weaker than the other two. Like, when you look at Kirby, you almost have to look at it like a kart Smash Bros. Like Smash Bros in cars. Because you're mostly battling. Like, when you're in City Trial, you're mostly battling people. And doing, like, other different types of challenges. Like, oh, who could fly the longest and stuff like that. Like, it's a completely different type of game. So as a kart racer, it's kind of harder to compare it against Mario and Sonic. That being said, the game is also peak as well. We are at a good time for kart racers. I've been enjoying all 3 games, honestly. All 3 games have been peak. But yeah, anyways, is that basically all we were doing for the stream? I think we about good, and we kind of right on time. I wanted to end around 12, like 12 midnight EST anyways. So yeah, I guess that is about it, boys. So that's about the stream. Next stream, which will be Monday. I'm almost guaranteed that it's gonna be Monday. We will probably do a little bit stuff in the beginning, and then we'll do 5 hearts. Because I still need to complete 5 hearts. So, I'm probably going to do that 5 heart stream. We're going to complete that. That's going to be pretty fun. After that, I'm going to just come up with some more stream ideas. And also, watch out for... I do have a video in the works right now. I was showing off a little bit of the... I don't know if it's still in this recording, but I was showing off that I have been editing. Just looking at... We have been, like, editing different videos and stuff. I might get back to editing this video and upload that. But aside from that video, there's another video that is going to be pretty peak that I don't want to say too much. But mainly it's just going to be me talking about, like, stuff in 2026. But I'm going to be doing a bunch of edits for that. Expect that next week. At some point next week. Because I'm going to be recording it, like, as soon as I get home from work tomorrow, and then we just editing. We just straight editing until we get that done. But yeah, anyways, see y'all Monday if y'all trying to check out, you know, them 5 heart stream, and, like, who knows, I might just do some Switch 2 stuff. I wish I kind of saved Donkey Kong Bonanza for stream. Like, at this point, I'm, like, over halfway done the game. And the game is really good, and I'm like, yo, I should have played this on stream, low-key. This is peak. Like, I should have played that on stream. Yeah, Donkey Kong Bonanza is pretty fire. But yeah, anyways, I think this was a good stream, guys. I think, alright, and also just to reiterate, final rankings, we decided that Mario Kart World is the best out of the 3 games, with Sonic being second and Kirby being last. But only as a kart racer, though. Kirby is, like, it's hard to put up against them. Like, Mario and Sonic are way easier to compare, but Kirby's such a different game. But yeah, I'd say Mario has a slight edge over Sonic. But the thing is, out of all the times that we've had a Sonic racing game and a Mario racing game, this is probably the closest it's ever been in quality. probably since All-Stars Racing Transformed. Because both the Mario game and the Sonic game, like, I could see why you choose Sonic game over the Mario game this time. Before, like, let's say, oh, Mario Kart 8 compared to, I don't know, Team Sonic Racing. Who the hell is picking Team Sonic Racing over Mario Kart 8? Like, who's doing that? But I could see someone picking Sonic Racing Crossworlds over Mario Kart World, though. That being said, I still think Mario Kart World's the better game, overall. But yeah, anyways, I think that's about it for the stream, guys. Anyways, catch y'all later. Yeah, don't forget to like and subscribe if you want to see more stuff on the channel. And yeah, that's about it. I think we out of here. Hey, anyways, yeah. See you guys. Peace.